Have you ever seen a one-piece 3D floating disc without any joint structure? Through our explanation of the 2D floating technology, we have understood the common problem of disc brakes and the improvement that floating rotors can provide. So, what is 3D floating technology? The key to PSB's 3D floating technology is the black line on the rib of the disc, which is actually a small cut. Through the cut and the material properties, in addition to the self-centering and floating of the rotor, there is a support force which is the opposite to the rotation direction. Why do the cuts provide the rotor with a floating function? The cuts break the rigidity between the ribs and the outer disc. When the rotor is fixed to the hub, it forms a completely rigid structure from the center to the ribs. As we tried to simulate the dynamic situation of asymmetric wear, we found that the ribs with cuts created a reasonable amount of deformation space for the rotor. Do the cuts affect the strength of the rotor? The cuts bring the rotor a deformation margin space in the third dimension. When the set deformation volume is reached, the ribs will become the support again to maintain the proper strength of the disc. Form should follow function. PSB breaks the frame of an existing floating structure. This design has made a major breakthrough for the single-piece rotor. The technology can also be used in two-piece rotors. Not only does the 3D floating technology possess the 2D floating function, it also decreases the resonance during braking, thereby preventing the abnormal noises caused by the asymmetrical wear of the rotor. While tackling the menacing unpredictability of riding with a long-term solution, PSB also supports you with well-designed products and provides you with premium solutions for bikes.